No, oh, yeah. Pun for your friends, DJ Daddy to the end. Pun the haters them, cause we are none of them can't friend again. Rush them, we are bun for your friends. Rush them to the end. Pun the haters them, cause we are none of them can't friend again. Rush them, we are come from far. A photo but enough of we used to far. We used to set one day we must don't star. And the same friend them want me body and that car. Just because no father rock, them want rope on me, make like the color, yeah, them no want me working like it and other rock. Burn them out like the car tire. Burn Phoenix down, DJ Daddy to the end. Burn the haters them, cause we are none of them can't.
And the voice of Dundee place.
Burn for your friends, crush them to the end. Burn the haters them, cause we are none of them can't again.
Yes, fade us, barbers.
I done the place, you know.
Big up on ourselves, you're like with DJ Daddy UK, the Coding King.
Yo,
spreading unity everywhere we go.
So your eyes with them done against them, no one that they shine like the sun.
We don't like bad minds.
Three way now, watch them, yo, for your friends, we still upon them. So your eyes with them done against them, no one that they shine like the sun. Them a watch three way now, watch them. No, so you friend them, you fit know them. All over them a free up your chain and you close them. Or let your door open, them a can no pity, no make blood run like fountain. Loyalty are the slogan. Them no like me because me them can't program. Want put shot on me skin like lotion. Under the ground them want throw man. Daddy for your friends we still upon them. So we arise with them done.
Yes people, tonight it's all about the live link up show featuring one called Darrio out of Jamaica.
Me out for your friends, daddy still upon them. So we arise with them done. Against them no one we shine like the sun then. Them a watch we now watch them. Yo, DJ Daddy. Oh, yeah. Yo, man, them know say I done the place, you know. And I represent the DJ Daddy, you know. One champion.
Yeah, me son, I did ever to the clever represent for DJ Daddy UK.
Yes, Deva.
Represent. Well, turn it up, cause you don't know the thing going on from here. You did ever to the clever voice, you know, so we come from burn it up. Yeah. DJ Daddy UK. I'll be a big tune you play. I bet you turn up this sound and bust up this speaker. Everybody fear I can come in, yeah. What's it for me, baby? So we now go nowhere. And the Babylon can run come in, yeah. UK turn it up and fuck up this speaker. Everybody fear I can come in.
Yes, people.
What's it for me, baby?
5 minutes, we're linking up with one called Darrio.
Can run come in, yeah.
You not believe me?
Turn up this sound like the speaker them big.
Yes.
Bring out the speakers, catch them can't compete.
Them love off the sound of the sweet reggae beat. Come in. Pass me out. Yo. Yo, Deva the dub it bad. Yo, Deva the dub it bad.
Oh, they represent. Well, turn it up, cause you don't know the thing going on from here. The Deva to the clever voice, you know, so we come from turn it up. Yeah. DJ Daddy UK.
Yes.
I'll be a big tune you play.
How that we say?
Turn up this sound and bust up this speaker. Everybody fear I can come in, yeah. What's it for me, baby? So we now go nowhere. And the Babylon can run come in, yeah. UK turn it up and fuck up this speaker. Everybody fear I can come in, yeah. What's it for me, baby? So we now go nowhere. And the Babylon can run come in, yeah. UK turn up this sound like the speaker them big. The people on the street. The party sound of the street reggae beat. So look at what you can come in.
Yes, Dario. Pass me a quarter pound a week.
If you're fucking a race,
Take out the seed.
so we do it
Every day, every week. Boy,
Daddy UK. That means that them man then ramp when they come to the pit themselves. So let's strike a track, man. I hear me now. I say Daddy UK.
boy.
Bad music you play.
When them do so much, jump in and dance with me. I just do it long when big celebrate.
Yeah. I don't know, sir. Darrio is a represent for Daddy UK. You know his name? Daddy UK. That means
Yo, people,
ramp when they come to the pit themselves.
tonight is gonna be a vibe. Me, I tell you that right now because we have the artist, we have the DJ, and we have someone called Rebecca. But Rebecca are coming soon. Yes.
Darrio, so man I jump in and dance every day. I must be a long when
Every day heels.
I bought a much rate.
The 10 trainers, you got the people them there, Dario them there.
I wanna do them all with the color of the year. In the shoes, not here with the picking up here.
Yo, sir.
Well, in the video, like I'm up with the mouth here and the picnic, they go down here.
Here, Daddy,
Yeah. Opening up the glass in a dance.
no, sir.
Running up the glass in a dance. You put this up in glass in a dance. I make this up in a semi. And what again? Looking for money, let's see, because you are dance. I feel let's see, class in a dance. Money to help a mill. No class in a dance. DJ Daddy UK. You know when I'm in the class in feel and the things that we must class and plastic is dead. Man, I spend that money to see young cheap. I'm here to do what I'm doing in the country. You want to say what them, I want to say them. I never got them here, they say never pop. I've been 20-year-old with me, I'm big fast like I never start for the next man. Daddy UK. School fee no be class in a dance. Rich money no be class in a dance. Business no be class in a dance. I'm the biggest safe in a daily class in a dance. Come back money no be class in a dance. I feel no be class in a dance. Money to help a bill. No class in a dance. DJ Daddy UK. You know when you be the real man.
Yo, no, people said pull up again. One time I get to pull up. Alright, Darrio, just check. We can hear you.
Yeah, me there, man.
Yeah, people. Yo, when me tell you, so me bring the artist, Yo. And them say a big tune this. Kevin Hills, Empress Sammy. And when big song I play. So we cut this about what? 5 years? 5 years we have to do. Boy. No, sir. Daddy, you care?
School pay no be class in a dance.
No, sir.
Less money no be class in a dance. The police no be class in a dance. And the biggest state in a Senegal. And what you say? Don't pass money no be class in a dance. I feel no be class in a dance.
Where me Africa?
No class in.
Hang on, where you there?
Daddy UK. You know when you be class.
Where you there, Jake Queen? Where the UK Queen?
And I spend that money to see young men.
Where they talk you there?
You want to say that I want to say that.
Yeah, let it roll. Let's go bit bad.
Yeah.
You can feel the vibe is building already, innit? You know something? Roll up where you need to roll up, pour up where you need to pour up. Tonight is about the return of the live music. Last week didn't quite go to the way it was meant to plan, so this is the big bad stinking return. DJ Daddy UK featuring Darrio, the big star out of Jamaica. Right, so before we start, we have to give thanks, we have to give praise, because if it wasn't for the fact that me and you linked through a man called Deva House.
Yeah, man, big up Deva House. Big up Deva House.
But we're going to get into that very soon. So people,
yeah, man,
just give me a little fire emoji or a little piece of something. Just let us know that everything sounds blessed. We're not too loud, not too quiet. Everything's good. So we have Darrio, the man born in deep side Trelawny. So people all around listening now then, what was it like growing up in Trelawny? Because we hear
growing up in this side, growing up in Trelawny upon a whole. You don't know them place that are the rural place in Jamaica. Or would I consider the country area, you see me? Whole heap of bush. And but the beauty about them place they know, them place they're full of love, and them place they have natural vibe. You know what I mean? So I grew up in a era where we got a bush go look for food. You know what I mean? We go look the swim around at the lake. What we don't call the lake, we call it pond. You see me?
Okay.
We used to sail upon a thing named Bato, but we don't call it raft. You see me? Yeah. Nowadays you'll find Jamaicans that call it raft. But when me a little boy, my people them now used to go out in the lake on the Bato and them thing there, and then it was a nice natural humble vibe, man. You see me? Natural humble vibe to the whole district grow one person.
It's a more country area then, yeah? Instead of Kingston, it's the town and the city. It's like where we live. Kind of up in the hill out of nowhere, no one knows where we are. So then going around that area, is that, I've heard before people say in Jamaica, you know, like, you never go hungry. Because as long as you live in a village or a place where there's humbleness and there's unity, say if I've got children and you've got children and I've got bread and you've got a piece of fish, you're not going to sit in your house and just have your fish. We're going to get together on the whole.
Yeah, man. You know, man, I saw them places to run, man. A man I come from bush and him have breadfruit and banana and him book up a next man where I come from somewhere else and him have pear and jackfruit. So him will go so boom and say, all right, yo, give me 2 jackfruit and me give you 2 pear. Whatever. You see me I say? Yeah, man. It was a nice vibe growing up in a them place. Man.
So then, we talk about your musically gifted parents. It says here that you had musically gifted parents. Is there anyone we know in the industry?
Well, here we go now. My mother and my father was in this band together. You see me? That's how they met.
Mad.
But yeah. But what now? What I call it now? Mishap happened with both of them. Like my father got in a little legal troubles, so that kind of ended his musical career, which him still managed to bounce back and do him thing and now same way. My mother now, she had me, which that was her setback. So you don't know the rest of that because so that's me really I do it for everybody. You see me I say?
Okay. And when you say by setback, you mean basically she had to stop singing because she had a child to take care of, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that don't sound too good, bro, when you say like, yo, I was the setback, you know, putting it in a, you know, for everyone, because we've got people all over the world and we don't want them thinking that there wasn't a vibe or, you know, so just
because you wanna know, it's like she had me when she young. So you find say with anybody anywhere in the world, when a young lady get pregnant too early, it kind of put a setback on her life. You see me? I say whole heap of things it end her from doing and achieving. Like now it kind of different now because a modern time now with technology where you know people can stay at home and learn. You see what I say? But yeah, man. So them never really get to pursue. At least she never get to really pursue music the way how she wanted to. You know what I mean? But my father still doing thing. Him have him band. You know what I mean? Is recently me and him do a song together. You know what I mean? The song they're supposed to soon drop. You know what I mean?
Man.
So it's a good vibe, man. Big up Saturday.
So before we carry on, can we just get that little, you know, that little exclusive? Can we just get a little piece of what that song's gonna sound like? Obviously, we haven't got your dad with you, but you're there. So
is that thing I said? Monday and a whole a vibe. Nah, make nothing stress me out. Man, I forgive thanks for life. Fi me judge I never yet left me out. Monday and a whole a vibe. Nah, make nothing stress me out. Man, I forgive thanks for life. Father God, protect me road. You see me and then the old man come in and sing a bad verse and thing, man. You see me? Mad thing, man.
Yo, people, we're just starting, you know. We've got so many specials and surprises for tonight. So then, as a at the age of 7, what was it like for yourself having to move from this place where there's so much unity and everyone's so happy and, you know, like, there's just a natural vibe. And then you go to the city, Kingston, where life's different and it's not a case of a man's just walking around with a piece of fruit. There's cars driving around. It's more of a faster lifestyle. So at the age of 7, what was it like for yourself moving to Kingston?
Well, at age 7 still, you know, start take life serious, you know, so moving to a different environment, it never affect me that much. You know what I mean? I think it would more take a toll for my mother because she was the adult in the situation. Me was just a little youth who just go where my mother go. So when me found Kingston, me just try fit in, and my personality is naturally that type of personality where easily fit in with people. So when I moved to Kingston, I was living in Franklin town, and I start link with little youth them in the community, and I think that's my drive for music. I get a bigger drive for music because I met little youth who have the same passion like me. So we start do a little, you know, we little DJing and thing till Darrio today. So
then, in England, the average 7-year-old now, they're sat glued to a computer, playing Fortnite or playing something on the Xbox station. We used to play things like Kirby, where we get a football and throw it at the curb, and you get a point, and then you get to walk across the road, and you throw the ball again at the, you know, at the curb, the pavement. But the cars and that, the people, they didn't like kids playing that, so they stopped that. They used to have youth centres and like places like that for them to go to. They've all been closed down.
Yeah.
So then when we talk about the youths now running around and the wild ways that they are, can we blame them? They've got nothing to do. Everything that they had has been closed down or shut down or took away from them.
So that everything have become some virtual life I live right now. Everything.
Trust me, bro.
I remember when I was a child, I used to look forward to go outside, go play football with my friends. Look at you nowadays, a video game them play football upon right through.
Yeah, trust me, bro. There'd be a gang of us and we play football or we play like tag or, you know, just things that you do,
yeah,
bro.
Man.
So then,
yeah, man, things and time change, man.
So what was things like for you at that age? You just like kickball and met a few people, and that's where we got.
At age 7 still, as I said, I was a little youth. To me born a country and me growing in the country, me would have been what would I consider a little wilder than the Kingston kids then. So I was more a wild child. So I run up and down and I climb tree and I flick. You see me, and I make like some sword and them little thing there, and, some little childish stuff. Man, walk by my hand.
Yeah, made out of sticks and wood and kick each other around.
Yeah. I was like, I brought that to the Kingston kids then, cause them never used to do them thing. They see the tree them and fling stone for try to get the mango. Me climb the tree, show them say, yeah, I want to do it. I go see mango up there, so yeah. But
yo.
Yeah, man, but I was always a youth were active, man.
Yeah. So, pick up to all the people because I can't pick up you all. There's that many of you coming in. Right now then, so you settled in Harbour View. What was it like in Harbour View? Is that where you went to school? Is that where you got like your education?
All right. When we first come to Kingston, as I said, I live at Franklin Town and at school. I started Franklin Town Primary School, and then I went to Clancarty High School, which is also in the same vicinity. So when I moved to Harbour View, it was like my final year in high school.
Okay.
I never really got school in Harbour View, and how I really live at Harbour View still is like I moved to Bull Bay first, and then I met some youth where love DJ and love music like me, and them live at Harbour View. So every day I used to go to Harbour View, go link them until me hear say place I rent Harbour View. I'm gonna tell my mother. You see me, and that's how we live at Harbour View after that.
So then, me myself, I'm an Irish traveller. Yeah. I've lived in so many places in England. I've lived all over everywhere. Do you believe that like the Jamaicans and the Irish were very much the same? We like to travel. Jamaicans won't just stay in one place. The Irish travellers, we won't just stay in one place because it's such a big world. Why should we just stay where we are?
Yeah.
We can go and check out the next area. Or so then, you had music. It says here you had music in your veins. You're always in the mix of the concerts, the parties, the fetes. So then, what age? Can you remember like the first time you ever went to like a sound system, or the first time you heard music and you thought, yo, this is me, this is me now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to become an artist, I'm going to become a producer, do extra things along the way. Oh, this is me.
All right. For me, I think from I was living in the country, at tender age in the country, it was a vibe where there was this sound system normally string up in the yard, but it was a small sound system, a small set. And it's like, them used to always play rhythm and, the elder them would sing two songs and thing, but there was this song I love sing because there was one particular line that the song was say, Antoinette at the beat of my heart, but Antoinette at the name of my mother.
What?
So it was the only line where really catch me. So me used to just sing that one song there, but it's like as a little youth, me never realize say Shabba sing say him have a trailer load of girl and I want to come off. Me just like the line we say Antoinette at the beat of my heart. So me used to just sing that song there every time the sound string up as the rhythm start playing. Me have a trailer load of girl, don't want to come on. So from them time I entertain the people in my yard and I say, say this feel good. Yeah, man, this have a vibe, Yeah, man.
I've noticed one thing with you as well, Darrio. Every time I see you, bro, you're smiling, You could have been told bad news and your dog's just died, or you just had real bad news, but bro, you're still smiling. Like, I don't know how you manage to keep, because I've known you for years, I've seen the stuff you've been through, I've seen the separation, I've seen the glory. But how you manage to just do what you're doing right now, smile, and get on with it, bro.
Yeah.
That's the
Because the fox and me there same way. Me can smile, you see me, and say, and naturally, me is a happy person, naturally, you see me, and I always make people smile. Like whenever me there around people, me always give them like a little jovial spirit to make them feel like them just want to laugh. You know what I mean? So I do the same thing for myself. Like me is a man who literally just tell myself some things and I smile about it because me like what I go on in my meditation. You see what I say? Yeah, man, me like smile, man. Give your face a rest, man. You see me? And when you smile, you bring people to you, you bring more blessing to you. People want to deal with you more. You know what I mean? People want to be a part of your movement because them say, you're not stuck up, you see?
Trust me, bro. Yo, let's just go through this. We got Natty Cook says, big up, brother. We got
yeah, man, blessings, Natty Cooks out of Costa Rica.
Jason Smith.
Yeah, man, big up Chi. You don't know Everton blend a little daughter that. She's so
crash. Yo, that many people, bro, the thing nearly crashed and explode. Right then. Yeah. So as we talk about education, the youths are listening right now. Education is the key. That's what we're told, and that's what's drummed into our head, that education is the key. So as a youth, you said that you grew up a little bit wild, you did your thing. But then for you, how did you settle into school? Did you settle in and take it on easy, or was you more like myself where I didn't really gravitate to it? It wasn't something that I was really interested in.
You use the wrong word when you say settling. I don't know, I'm not settling. See, we never settling, yo. Yo, I think, and I hope my daughter there in the living room. I hope she not listen to me right now because she's supposed to be in class online. But I think for some like good amount of years at high school, I think I was going to school for the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was too distracted. You see me? Because you know, me a footballer, me a tracksman, and me a artist. See, and then now the girls them say me no bad looking. So a bad combination that all of that put together. It's like
yo,
Empress Jasmine, big up. It's like we're too popular in high school. So even my mother, when my mother come to high school, it's like she always cry. Like them always tell her something make she cry. And the things them when them tell her if she cry is like, yo, your son now focus, you know. We don't know what happened to him in the future, you know. You know, say, hey, blah blah blah. You see me? And she will get crazy and start crying.
Before we use this comment here, we've got a very good comment here by Sophisticated Wilson. He says, all of the distraction makes you who you are today. But then myself, I'm not afraid to admit it. I didn't really do that great in school, but I still got 7 GCSEs because they put me in isolation, which to me, yeah, is meant to be but I don't see it as a punishment. If you catch it, it's you get put into a room where you got one-on-one attention now, you got a teacher. So me and you, imagine I'm the you, out of order and can't sit in a classroom full of 30 people. But when I sit and I talk to you and I say, I like art, I like history, I like music, and you think, oh, okay, we can do this. And then for me, I don't really see why they say it's isolation and put it in a bad way. It should be, but then you've got to look at it from the teacher side as well. Look at the teacher. Imagine you're the teacher now. You've got 30 unruly kids in your classroom and you've got them 2 or 3 that want to actually learn. What do? Because you can't chuck the 27 kids out of the room just so you can have the 3. It's easier to take the 3, put them in a different place, and if you don't want to learn, don't learn, innit? Well, you got to come here. That's what I was told.
That's the difference with me and you. You actually wanted to learn. I wanted to be a star. I just wanted everybody to call my name. I just want to know, so when I walk out, I walk through that gate, I want everybody to call my name. Security, teacher, student. And I literally got that. And then when I got that now, I said to myself, say, yo, then what is? Like, what is? What is me that run down? You see me? Like, step through the school gate, security depot. Yo, Darrio, go on. Girls, them see me, Darrio. Teacher, them see me, hey, Mr. Johnson, you good? You see me? But that now give me no good grades. You see me? That managed to get me the prefect in the school because them sister me a lead a tribe. You see me? So when we reach 11th grade, me in a white t-shirt, like the good behaving student, them, You see me?
Oh,
yeah, come here, prefect.
The one with the little badge.
Yeah. So
tie on properly. Yo.
Yeah.
Like that guy wouldn't chat to you otherwise, isn't it? You know, them little nerdy prefects.
Yeah.
Because if we stop and we say, people are hearing me say, oh, them nerdy little people. But them nerdy people are the ones that have turned to be Bill Gates, the owner of Facebook, the owner of Microsoft.
Yeah, man.
I don't own Microsoft. So that guy...
But you know, look at it like this. What if all of it stay like him? Who would have provide the entertainment for them?
Yo, that's true.
Yeah, who would have provide the entertainment? The world of a balance, man. The world of a balance. Another cycle. Isn't it?
That's what I was about to say. I think you need to have good and bad, but it's better to have more good than bad. But as we talk about the youths now then, yeah? What would you say is your words of enlightenment, or to educate them, or to give them like a choice? Because at the moment I see all the youths here, they're on the same. We've got the good path and the bad path. A lot of them are on the bad path. Whatever reason it be, they're on that path. How can we just go to them and say, yo, because we couldn't just step to them and say, yo, bro, what you're doing is really bad, you know, you'll end up in prison. Like, yo, think I care? That's the attitude.
Yo, let me tell you this, brother.
Go on.
Told me analyze it is a case where it's when them young, you have to just make them live them life and try guide them as best as you can. You try be there for them, because trust me, you see, all of what we're gonna tell them right now, we was told those same words from elder people when we were young, and it never do nothing to it, brother. Be honest. All I teach them tell we say we need to be able self, we need to take in education, we need to do this else, we're gonna be cruff, and them tell you all of the bad something that will happen. And it still never move with. It's brother.
Yes.
You see, when me now become an adult, see, and say, yo, say for instance, learning a guitar. I start learning to play the guitar 3 months now. And I tell my daughter the other day, say, yo, I never know, say, like, learning wasn't this fun to me when I got to school. You see me, I say, like, I get up every day, I want to learn something new. You see me, I say? So, if the kids them nowadays can find a way to make learning be fun and be something, or the teacher them try make it be more fun to them, I don't know. But right now, brother, it don't make no sense to try drill them every day. I tell them, so yo, you have to do this and do that because you're gonna be this and be that if you don't do this and do that. Brother, we hear the whole of them something that never move with that.
Well, here's a perfect example, yeah? My father is racist. Part of the National Front, the Border Front, and all these different like white skinhead agencies, yeah? Mad guy. That's what I grew up with 13 years. You already know the story, bro. But look at me.
Yeah.
I've got His Imperial Majesty around my neck. My hair is down to like my shoulders. I'm waiting to dread it up. I'm a natural, cultured guy. Like, he pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. You can't like this, you can't like this. And the more he pushed it, it's like he's promoting it. It's like saying, yo, don't check this guy out, yeah, because he's not very good, you know. But you'll look at him and you say, yeah, he's not very good. You tell a friend. And before you know it, we promoted that guy to the point that he's a star. With my dad, it was different. He pushed me with his like racist teachings and all the rubbish that he wanted to influence on me. And I found people like Lucky Dube. I found GB40 because they're from where we are. Yeah. Maccabee. And I started gravitating to reggae music. And he hated it, and I haven't seen him since 2001. So that's the thing. If you push someone, you can push them too far, you know, bro. And I think this is what
push them away.
Over the times, I feel like we told them, you can't do this, you can't do this, and you can't do this, and if you don't do this, then this won't happen, and you'll end up in dead or in prison. Yo, that's not a very good thing. No child wants to come to school or even hear it off anybody. They wake up today and say, yo, you're not doing very well. How about, how are you? How are you feeling? You know, check how these youths really are. Because a lot of them, they're stood around now, you know, with no place to go, in a broken home. And I don't care like what I'm saying or not. It's the truth. They're coming from broken, just nothing, nowhere to go. That's UK. You couldn't tell us about Jamaica. Same way, they're on the curbside. They don't know about kicking football anymore. All they do is carry guns and knives. Like, it's madness.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a war zone, and I don't get it. I wish there was a way we could just get them, stop them, and just say to them, yo, I know you want to be this bad man, but bad man, yeah, look at him. You give me one bad man who's still alive right now. One.
That's it, bad man going out of 2 places.
Like, being a bad man is not a good thing. Certainly, it tells you, bad man. Like, does that not, when you get it through your head?
Being a bad nothing is not a good thing.
Trust me. So right now, I feel like the people haven't heard the song yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to embrace mankind off the album, the Preliminary, and then we're going to find out about this album. So can we get the introduction for this one, please, Darrio, for Mankind?
Yeah, man, the song named Mankind was on the Preliminary EP, executive producer, Jamaica, Austria, out of Austria. But this song was produced by Dub Acre, out of France. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a European production, this one, Mankind. And this song really speaks of those people on a whole, you know what I mean? Current affairs, social commentary.
Don't know see a real this junkie, and some of them are risky junkies. They better know that I shouldn't be there. So bless up yourself, my general. Good thing we never easy, we never give away.
We are come again, yo. When I tune it back, baby. When I tune it back, what we do with it, we live it up, pick it and wheel it.
Good thing we never easy, we never give up when the pressure boil up. We never run. And now when the thing boil up, we still work out, so we not my own.
What we say of it?
You can't live for people because they feel like you're too shy. And when you do it good, that's still
bad, them more.
I'm on time, and then they go, and it can be on time. People want to protect me one time, now I'm fine. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Darrio. Good thing we never easy, we never give up when the pressure boil up.
No, sir.
And now when the thing boil down, we still work out, so we not my own. People because they feel like you're too shy. And then you do what they want to do. I just do a mankind, and then be good, and it can be mankind. People work just to hurt me one time.
Hey, yo, we have to stop and yo, this track here, before we play it again, that part there, people words used to hurt you. Bro, all I do is see you smile. It's like someone says something bad to you, you smile it up.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, what's the word? You know, like a bouncing, like, you get what I mean, like a board. Say you throw something at a wall, throw a ball at a wall.
Bounce back. Yeah.
It's gonna bounce back. There's no way like that. You know, like,
there's no way.
Yo. Boy. One more time from the DOP. Yo, the artist truly the wicked. Wicked.
Yeah, man.
Good thing we never easy, we never
Rich Fashion BBC. Why complicated? Kills the right. We Talking Magazine, New York, stand up. When I got radio like US, Montego Bay. When I got 5Z M92.4 UK settings. What?
Just mankind, it can be good and it can be mankind. People work is not gonna be one time. Now I'm fine.
Yo. Bro. Yo. For the first track, for the people to hear off the album, they know what type of album you're coming with. And what made you... We have to go back a little bit for people. So we'll go back to where you were a bit younger and you performed at a few community events and then competitions. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to mention something that's very important to the Irish and Jamaicans, and it begins with a G. and it's not ganja. A Guinness. Yo.
Oh. The Guinness undisputed competition when we did enter, man. Yeah, man. It was a nice exposure we get from that.
So then was that a little bit like the why do I always forget the name of it? Magnum Kings and Queens. Is it a little bit like that?
Yeah, yeah. Something like that, but not it wasn't as big. Like I think like Guinness undisputed competition was like the practicing period for them get it right. Like I think Magnum King and Queen was when them actually get it right. You know what I mean? Like Guinness undisputed competition was like a trial run for a competition. Because I never something that lasted like years after.
Yeah,
it was like I think it was 1 or 2 year keep and it never kept back after that.
And then after that the Sting Star Maker. So then how did you
Sting Star Maker now? Sting Star Maker now. It was a competition where Supreme Promotion now them keep a competition and the winner, like the top 10 get to perform at Sting.
Mad.
So I heard about that. I was at work. I heard about that and left work immediately and go for the audition. I think them keep it somewhere in Kingston.
You were gonna say that 1 minute you're just working, you're like, yo, fast man, we gone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got left and go. I'm audition and then I did well and then them invite me to come to the office to do like another audition and then I went and I was on Sting that year. I think that was 2005. Yeah. You see me? And then I performed a Sting the year after that. And then me never performed the year after that. And then I performed 2008. Yeah.
2005. Wasn't that when Vibes Cartel and Ninja Man was at Sting? Around that era?
No. When Vibes Cartel and Ninja Man fight at Sting, it was 2000
yeah, it's like
I think 2003. I think it was 2003.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. It's 2008 when me perform a Sting. It's the same man in Mavado and Cartel clash. You see me? That was the same man.
Yo.
Huh?
The same.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was at the side of the stage watching everything. Yeah, it was a great vibe, man.
At the time, was you Gully or Gaza?
No, you know what, sir? Big man thing still. Cartel is a youth where I always rate, man. You see me? Because I actually meet Cartel and I think the first time I traveled, the first time I ever go up on a plane, Cartel was on the flight and Cartel was on the show. You know what I mean? So it's like we're in a whole vibe because I knew Ja Vinci from school days. So it's like Ja Vinci give me the introduction. You see me? Ja Vinci introduced me to Cartel and make him know, say, yo, the man I used to help me out in a school musically and rest. So then the teacher did kind of whole vibe and then we reach a Guyana was going and we reach a Guyana. It was a natural vibe, man. Cause I don't know Cartel or Capricorn like myself. So I never really hang around Mavado no way yet or even meet him. So, you know? I don't know me as a man love lyrics and Cartel are the lyrical god. So yeah, man, a teacher. You see me? So the man in there in a Sting a Gaza we are root for straight, you see?
Gaza.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And meeting Cartel, yeah? Because this wasn't the time it was the Vibes Cartel, the teacher, Adidja, everybody knew him around the world. People knew him, but he was just building his thing, yeah? So then when you spoke to him, is there any like words of wisdom or is there any like one thing you can remember that stuck in your head that he said to you that you've talked with yourself? Because
when me meet Cartel that time, there be a foolish go and there be a nonsense and joke. There's no words of inspiration. Go there. Man just a drink NSC and a bowl of vibe. Dog. Man, no words, no inspiration come nowhere. You see me?
Because I've heard that he's a man who makes many songs. He can make like 5 to 10 songs in one day. And then he'll deal with the business side of things and recruit different youths and put them onto what they need to do. So then,
no, me never really par on him like that in a film studio space. It was like on the road, you know what I mean? So it was like a quick 3-day par. or 4 days at the most, you know? Yo, sick one. Stay in them records. Big up, you know.
Yes, stay in them. Say outside. Yo, we're inside right now. We're locked in. But, so then, being able to perform at what I would say, still to this day, is the biggest stage show.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say the biggest stage show in the world, but it's one of the biggest stage shows. The Sting and the Sunfest. It's hard to say which is the biggest one in it, because the Sting was always for like clashes and lyrical anger out and showing people wordplay and like people in America, they'd understand it as like a clash, as in two people. You know, you say something about me, I say something about you. It seemed like they got rid of this thing, and I don't know why. It just, 1 minute it was there, the next minute it just kind of faded out. Bro, kind of lift up your camera so people can see is your head top's missing. Yeah, that's better.
No, because to my phone are dead, so I may not plug it in, so I may not hold it.
See.
So, but you were going with Sting, man. Sting was always an event where people look forward to a year time. I mean, I don't really know what the reasoning behind why, you know, it's not there about again, but it's a sad loss to the music fraternity and the music industry, you see me? Because it was a staple event, you see me?
Trust me, it was like
PTM, big up yourself.
I don't know, it was kind of people around about September, October, you'd hear someone drop a song about somebody else. You know, it's not going to be a gang violence or anything like that. It's just a musical.
Sting there right around the corner. You see me?
And then it seemed like, because if you look at now, you've got people like Intense, you got TJ, you got Iwater, you got Six, you got Massacre, you got Jabiliani. All of these stars here, their style is fitted for the Sting. If Sting was going on, if they had the Sting 2020, them artists there, me and you both know they'd be on there, innit? And they'd all be clashing each other and disputes and all the rest of it. And it'd be a big stage show. So I don't understand why it got locked off. Maybe it was just too violent, or because I remember there was one, was it like 2015 or something? There was gunshots fired between one person to another, some madness, and then after that, it gone.
Yeah, no more. Yeah, Sting is a sad loss, man. Cause trust me, it's a thing everybody used to look forward, isn't it?
Yo, me in England, I used to find a way. I paid the stream or however to watch that Sting, and I would stay up. I swear to God, bro, like 18 hours, have like 2 hours sleep, not even bother sleeping. Get up the next day, watch the next part. Well, it's different now. You can just go on YouTube and watch it, and then go to sleep and come back. But so then we go back to 2007 now. Veteran Papa Biggie introduced you to Richard Burt of Nocturnal Productions, where you released the official track. So then, as we always do on my show, and you know how we do it, we want all of these people right now, we're going to come to studio with you now. So imagine you're in that situation and you're going to studio. What's the vibe in your mind? Are you worried? Are you nervous? Or are you just, I want to get to studio and show them what I'm about?
All right. At that time, when I was introduced to Richie Flex, it was a time where I was really popular in Harborview and Bull Bay. Rockford, like the whole East Kingston, they already love me and know me. So it's like me going to studio to record that song. I was a confident youth going there. Like, me did nervous because it's a different than what me used to know. First, it was a culture rhythm. It was a one drop rhythm, a kete drum rhythm with Sizzler and everybody there on the rhythm. Yami Bolo and so that in the back of my head, may I get Gigi away like me I say, yo, Jano, I have to make a good impression. And it's like I was going to Caveman studio to record. And then Caveman, I want top man in the thing the same way. So it's like I go to boom and reach up at the studio, be a Rasta man. Full the place from the step to the studio. Yeah, pass Rasta left to right. Blessed Rasta, blessed Rasta, blessed Rasta, blessed. So it's like, but you know with Rasta now. Rasta, some people are welcoming. You see me? So each time I bless up, I want to say, yo, yeah man, youth. Yeah, man, we here say I come Vice, man. Big up yourself. Welcome to the studio. So it's like me start feeling home vibe until when I meet Caveman now, Caveman, I know say, yeah, man. Know yourself, man. You're not nervous, man. You want to win, man. We see it in you, man. Right. And, you know, give me a little pep talk there, man. Go in at the box and I start sing the song. And they must say, yo, I like the vibe, you know? We just need to sing it like a my song now. And, you know, give me some more reasoning as to how to deliver it and thing. And my voice the song, I leave. When I leave, Richie never did it. So when Richie come at the studio, Richie listen to the song and call me the evening and say, yo, artist, the song bad enough, but it half key. So you what you need for come back to the studio tomorrow, come vice it back. So I went back to the studio the other day, and vice back the studio, vice back the song. Richie was there this time though, and you know I made sure say, yo, it good and thing, and yeah. That was it for me and that song there. That was my first songs that we really play up on the radio. Locally and internationally, you know what I mean? I find myself get a lot of airplay with a song they call Shubout. You see me? So I have big up Nocturnal Production, big up Richie Flex, big up Papa Biggie and Caveman, and everybody who play an instrumental part in that movement. You see me?
So then, that part there where you said you voiced the track and then the man called you back and said that it was off key, do you think this is the part where we're missing in the music industry right now? It seems like you run an instrumental, I sing a little something over the top, go on, send it. You know,
big
like,
up Richie. Well, I'm gonna make a big up Richie exclusive. Well, on a phone here then. Big up Richie exclusive. Richie, you see the Richie what me I talked about a while ago, I'm son that.
Mad.
See
yo, big up the general. Big up to Richie exclusive.
Yeah, man. You see how God good connection make. I'm father. I just talk about and see him there, so and see what I go on. So big up JR. You see me, and big up JR3. You don't know, so him just get him first, man. So I have to pause the show for big up JR3. Hey, yeah, back to the reasoning I know. Yeah, man. So when Richie called me back and tell me so the song half key, like, I never feel no way because from me meet him never give me the vibe like him not rate me. He give me the vibe there, him rate me and him not say I'm bad. So if him tell me say it half key, obviously something really wrong. So I just go back in. I just go back in and say, yo, I fix things. You see me? Yeah, man.
Yo, celebrities.
Yeah, JR, man.
Man. The whole world this. So many people. So, yo, when the Instagram just keeps going and going and going and going, yo, I can't keep up with it, you know. Big up to everyone locked in. So then,
yeah, man.
As we were saying, do you think that's what's kind of missing in the music industry now? Because you could send me an instrumental, I do a quick something on it, it doesn't matter whether it's in tune or out of tune, put it on YouTube, people love it just because of one.
Because I didn't name it. Alright, here we go on, man.
5-minute job.
The thing is with people nowadays is enough man not willing to learn, enough man not willing to take telling. Everybody feel like say, yo, them not need nobody else, so to speak. You see me? Them bad and them have funds. You see me? So them not need nobody else. You see me? From my youth, I was always the youth way. I love listen to the elder them. Like I always go sit alongside the big people them and hear what them say. You see me? I say even when we moved to Harborview, I was the youth way. Me a part of the big man them because me and them have girlfriend and them thing. The little youth them never have no girlfriend because them all be a little bit the reasoning. Power Ranger them a talk about and them thing. Them and they on that. You see me? I say yeah. So we are youth we always take telling man and we always know of adjust. You see me?
So then, as the people listen now then, can we get the acapella of Shubout? From all of them.
Shubout, man. Shubout, that's what I said. Now I remember the intro. The intro said, as I look through the telescope of the future, I see that there's no hope for them youth, yeah. Why politician kickboxing naked and accountable for the amount of life I've wasted. Blah blah blah. The lyrics come in and say, every day is when you cry, but they acting surprised every time when you cry. Like them know say nothing now go on, yeah. I be a madness to see a go on, yeah. Them dress up in them jacket and tie, using be big words like a we them want some fight. Them can't come sham eye. We dry all with tears right now, we stop from crying. Shubo out, we not gonna make them trick we again. Shubo out, go tell your enemies, tell your friend. Shubo out, a time to be wise and open up your eyes and realize we are. Shubo out, we not gonna make them trick we again. Shubo out, go tell your enemies, tell your friend. Shubo out. Time to be wise and open up your eyes and realize. Boom, them get up now the square. I preach like them a Blair. I carry pitch up on t-shirt to argument to wear, but to swear. We don't remember no more. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Shubo.
Yo.
Yeah, man. That was my jam back then, isn't it?
On this show, we don't.
Leone, big up.
Darrio, tell him. You didn't know you were gonna do the acapella for that one. There's other songs that we're just gonna drop.
That song there. Yeah, sophisticated. Wilson, big up.
This is a song that caught my attention by Darrio.
Hey. Catch him, bro.
Catch him, right?
From JBC, of
What we do with it? We
alone I need. I don't know you get there a long time.
The people that love the children watch.
Golden guys from JBC. I'm telling you, don't be wavy. Tell us about we like to and I think the words of the life. I don't know we are
real this junkie, and some of them are risky junkie. Them better know that a shanty beast is some. Bless up yourself, my general.
Bless that sweet sweet. Big up. Alright. When the night gets
golden guys from JBC. I'm telling you, don't be wavy. Tell us about we like to and I think
Bless queen. Big up your damn self. We are this heart of love always. We are like DJ that you take. King Unity King.
on the bed on the floor.
Yo, how will I get past the tune here? What? Yes, Beanie.
Yeah. Flying a Bukinaria.
Just to check the real, cause the style of me.
Bigger, yeah.
1 minute in on this song. 1 minute. Watch out now.
No, we go man could have never.
We have about 2 dancing music.
We be like radio, we like radio.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Big up Bailey, man, aka Moses Davis. You don't know. General that. Yeah, man.
It's loud tonight, you know, family. So this track here,
yeah, man.
How did it come about that you met up with the Godfather, Beanie Man?
All right. Big up Andrew. You see me? Big up Andrew, the producer that for the track. Andrew, I'm a good friend from Asylum days when we used to do like the same undisputed Guinness undisputed competition. I think that's when I met Andrew. Cause one of them was the keeping at Asylum. So it's like meet Andrew from them time. Andrew, I'm little virgin. So it's like Andrew have the rhythm, the scare rhythm, and me I said to him, say, yo, you know, say that man do a tune with on this, and he must say, just come up with the idea, man, and we bring it to him and you are going. So it's like, I went to the studio, we go Picante music. I went to Picante studio and I go on YouTube and I start listening to Toots and the Maters, R.I.P. the great Toots. I start listening to Toots and Be Blood Clit, ska music. I start listening to and I say, yo, I want that song you have a little ska vibe, you see me? I want to get the real ska sound. So but just dep on the internet, I listen to some ska, play about the rhythm, and then me get the vibe. Oh man, alone I need. And left the space for the rhythm like how them do it, and then me call my own. So the song actually wrote the song, actually made the song, record the song, my part and his part, and send it go give him, and then waited like a year. You know what I mean? A year after, yeah man, go to the studio, I'm par the studio with him for like, I mean it cool, you know. So I went to the studio, me and him were at the studio, we par and him do other things, but him just never ready for that song there yet. Till one night him said, yeah, open up Darrio song there. When me hear that, it come like everything inside of me just bright, like a big light just start shining there. So open up Darrio song. So it's like in record theme part, and the rest of history. We have put a promotion plan for the song because we do a video feat and thing, but through the whole COVID thing, that kind of put a twist on everything else. What we do. So we just go and roll with the time and the tide and watch how I go on. DJ schedule get real hectic again, can you see? From the versus thing, him thing kind of get loud again internationally. So yeah man, just a wait my time like how me wait my time for Vice, you see me?
Yo, that Beanie Man and Bounty Killer was wicked, bro, on versus. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
I haven't watched other ones, but I watched the Beanie Man and the Bounty Killer.
Yo, brother, since that, my streams on Spotify and everywhere go up since Beanie and Bounty Killer versus, because that song we just play a while ago.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Mad. But that's the world we're living in now. So we go back to where we was. I hope people can keep up, because we're going through the chapters. We're on like chapter 4 of Darrio right now. So then along your journey, you got on the Go-Go Club rhythm, which if I remember was the biggest stinking rhythm going. If you didn't have that on your phone, had every piece of it on my phone. Rock that beat up, bro. Yo, mad.
Yeah, man.
So, how did you manage to get on the Go-Go Club? Because wasn't that like wasn't
Russian production?
Wasn't it specific with Vibes Cartel? Because Russian come from Vibes Cartel, innit?
Yeah.
One fire tune in that.
All right. The Go-Go Club rhythm now. Oh, me get on the Go-Go Club rhythm. It was I think the song Do the Thing Now Please, it was a joke. Like it was an inside joke. Like with me and my friend them. You see me? It was an inside joke, was so rude. We can't even give you the joke now. You see me? But it was an inside joke, which the lyrics was slightly different. You know what I mean? So it's like, was on the road the day, and we are drive, and we are listening to the radio, and we hear the Cartel song. Good on now, come up back, maybe heavy, but you're tongue there. But we don't hear the radio version still. And we say, yo, the rhythm is bad. At the same time, I start sing the joke on the rhythm. And at the same time now, the DJ say, yo, Vice, if we go Vice man rhythm then, because him and Russian have a good relationship. So it was the same direction where I drive. I would just take a right turn, right on the lines and Boulevard, and drive around a Anton studio go Vice. And the rest is history.
So then, being on the Go-Go Club rhythm, that was the biggest production of the year. Did that elevate you more in your career to where you are now, or because then after that,
to be
you did a song called Hooked on by Ricky G.
All right. To be completely honest,
Darrio, Consequent music is in the building, brother. They're there.
Oh yeah, big up Consequence, mad.
And they said for people to check out the brand new. Go on.
Let me tell you this. You say Go-Go Club rhythm, Do the Thing Now Please. I never really get no justice out for that song there. Because at that time, I was basically unknown. And then the song, we record the song line for line in the verse. And then now, and I like, we call my name in the song. It was just a song. So it's like, people did credit that song there.
We have 23 seconds. The thing's gonna cut off, so people come straight back on. Okay? We're gonna.
Alright, cool.